Hey guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. I am super excited to welcome you to this channel. My name is Amanda Sibi. If you're joining me for the first time, I am a business writer, a content writer, and copywriter. And here on this channel, I talk to you about business, career, and education. If you have not seen my videos for a while, then I'm so sorry, and I really want to apologize. We experienced some hiccups. And as life goes, it's normal to, experience unforeseen circumstances here and there sometimes. But the most important thing is to keep moving. So I am back, and I really hope to keep, putting out these videos and giving you so much information about what you need to know about business, about career, about education in total. Yeah, so what is the topic of discussion for today? Today, I would be sharing with you 10 reasons why you haven't found a job. And yeah, that's as the title goes. 10 reasons why you haven't found a job. 10 reasons why you haven't probably left your old job that pays your whack salary to a better job. And these reasons I have curated based on research and based on experience, knowing the fact that most people are, here when they're supposed to be here, and it's not because they don't know what they're doing, but because they haven't really put into use the good things that they should be doing to actualize their dreams. So I will be starting with the first thing. The first reason I have actually put down here that most people are struggling with is their resume. So the first thing is the resume. Your resume is actually everything that introduces you to the human resource team that is looking up your application online or probably in person. Your resume is everything that speaks for you. But sometimes you people write your resume like you're writing a journal, like you're writing a book. Don't do that. Don't do it. Your resume is supposed to be a 1 to 2 page max document that summarizes, as the name implies. A resume is actually a French word that means to summarize, to sum it up. So it's not supposed to be lengthy or super lengthy. You're not supposed to, add every single thing you've been doing all your life into your resume. No. Your resume is supposed to be tailored for that particular job that you're looking for at that material time. So if your resume is 3 pages, my brother and my sister, you need to go and change it. No, it doesn't work. And that is probably why you haven't gotten the job of your dreams. So your resume is the first thing that introduces you to the prospect company that you're looking to be hired in, and it is something that you need to take a look at. How is your resume? What format is it in? How is the template like? Is it good enough? Have you put the required things? And if you have watched my previous videos, you would understand that I have said the key things that a resume should entail, and it includes your name, your contact information, it includes your professional summary, it includes your skills, your relevant skills, which includes both hard skills and soft skills. It also includes your work experience that is relevant to the job in question, not other jobs. Like you have a teaching experience, and you are looking for a marketing role and you're adding a teaching experience, to the marketing resume. When the people that want to employ you for the marketing position, when they see the teaching, how would it help them to employ you? Like, what is it? How relevant? Let's leave English aside. Please tell me, how relevant is it to what they are looking for? Are they looking for a teacher to teach somebody English? But that is the truth. It is not relevant. So you need to work more on your resume and make it better for employers to actually hire you. So the second reason why you probably haven't gotten a job is your cover letter. Now, your cover letter, if you have been applying for jobs online, because I expect that everyone, if you're looking for a job, you are not actually going door to door. Like, who does that? That is actually still. So you probably have been applying online and, looking for jobs online. And even if you haven't gotten one, just keep applying. But the truth about it is that most of these sites ask for a cover letter. And that is the truth. Most of these sites ask for a cover letter. So a cover letter is a very short form of document that you send to your recruiters to persuade them more to hire you. And in it, you have to highlight basic skills that you know that is going to be relevant for the job. It's like telling them, oh, okay, you've seen my resume, but here I'm letting you know that I have so and so skills, and look at what I've done for other companies that I've worked with that have actually helped them, bringing lasting solution to their brand and to their business. You need to convince them for that. But this is the trick. A cover letter is not supposed to be more than one page. And when I say one page, it's not supposed to be actually more than 3 paragraphs max, or let's say a tiny 4 paragraphs. So it's not something that you go and tell them the story of your life, the story of how one of your colleagues at your previous firms, how that one was trying to, get the promotion, but you use sense and, no. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it to, oh, dear hiring manager, if you have looked at my resume before, this is what I have done. This is what I did in so and so company. I am going to replicate it and more in your company. I have the skills. I have employed this skill. I have employed that skill. And, keep it at just trying to persuade them further. It's like telling a little child to take a drug. And the child is like, Mommy, no, I don't want to take this drug. And you're like, okay, I'll give you ice cream. I'm sure that little child will actually take it. So it's like the icing on top of the cake, or the ice cream that you give to a little child, anyone. So that's for number 2. So the third thing I'm going to talk about is lack of follow-up. So there are 2 things involved here. Whether you have gotten the email of the company that you're trying to apply to, and you've sent them your CV, send them your cover letter. Okay, you've got these 2 things, correctly, and you've written in an email to them, and you've attached this document that they asked for, and you sent it to them. Then 1 week you've not gotten any information from them. 1 week you've not gotten any reply from them. 2 weeks you haven't gotten any reply from them. I am telling you, why not follow up? Why not send them a second email asking to know if they have seen your first email, if they actually saw it, if they took a look at it, if they have even seen what your resume look like, if they have seen what your cover letter looks like. I would love to get a response from you if I was, if I passed this first stage of submitting the resume and the cover letter. I would like to know where we go on from here. Just send a very brief short message. And it's sometimes you never can tell. Maybe your message got lost in spam. Maybe your message was the recruiter opened up her system and she tried to go through everyone who had submitted their resume, but in the process she doesn't know what happened. She fell asleep, or she went for lunch, and she just realized that the day was already coming to an end and she had to go home. So a lot of factors can, contribute. Maybe she picked up a phone call. Maybe he or she, I don't know why I'm using she, whatever. So those are the situations that come up when people are actually, trying to, look at your CV or your resume online. And it happens. It's normal life. A lot of people get distracted. So you need to do follow up to let them know that, oh, please, I have sent you my resume and you have not responded. Why haven't you responded? I would like to know if I, passed this stage or not. These are the things you need to do. Now, the second thing I talked about is this. Whether you have actually used a site, or like I said, you sent a direct email. But if you use this site, now most of these sites have provisions. I know of Indeed, they have provisions for, where you could actually chat with recruiters, people who you sent your CV to and or your resume to. So you could actually chat with them and know what's the progress. And they actually send you backup messages. So I really, really hope that you have been using most of all these sites to look for a job. So the first thing I'm going to talk about quickly is that your job search is too basic. You are here. And that brings me to what I just talked about. You are here, you're just like going forward like this. When you're supposed to, spread your wings like an eagle and fly.
Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me.
So your job search is too basic, and I really must implore you, you're not supposed to be doing the traditional mode of, then when we used to look for jobs after secondary school, we used to just take our, be passing on the road and you see a particular shop or you see some or a company and you're like, oh, these people might be recruiting, and you write an application and go to them, please, even if you're not recruiting, just help me with the app whenever. Call me. That is not it right now. The world has changed, the world has evolved, and you need to also evolve. Your job search is too basic. You're relying on word of mouth, you're relying on your colleague, you're relying on your sister and your brother, you're relying on that your friends to tell you when a company is recruiting. There are so many sites online that you could find jobs, and you need to actually diversify to options. There are a lot of options on how to get a job. You are not on LinkedIn. Why are you not on LinkedIn? You're a professional, you're a career-minded individual, but you're not on LinkedIn and you're looking for a job. Do you know that there are a lot of people who could give you, or who could give you insight on how to find a job, or who could actually hire you on LinkedIn? Only, but I'm not even saying you should actually have something that you talk about on LinkedIn alone, because you might not actually be the person who wants to write on LinkedIn and all that. But simple engagement can actually get you far. Simple commenting on people's posts and doing one or two, engaging with people, and it's going to bring me to one of the other things I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to say it now. But that is just the truth. What are you doing? Your job search is too basic, and that is why you have not gotten a job. So what's the fifth thing? I think research should be the fifth thing. Research. You are not researching enough. You're not researching about what is in trend, what are recruiters actually looking for, what kind of job positions are available in the career market, what kind of positions are they hiring. If probably maybe you're probably stale, you are a writer, but you have not understood the fact that to actually break into the career world, you have to either be a journalist, or you have to be a script writer, a content writer, a business writer, a SEO writer, a copywriter. Different types of writing now are in place, but you're a technical writer, but you have to have this at the back of your mind. So you don't need to do everything. You can't be everything. Do you understand? So research will help you understand, okay, which one do I fit into? What's the industry like right now? I am a creative writer. What's the industry like right now, for creative writers? How do they explore? What kind of portfolio do I need? Research helps you understand these things, and research helps you do better. So that is the fifth reason why you probably haven't gotten a good job, and you probably haven't, taken yourself from that bad job you are at and, scaled up. So that is the 15. I would also talk about this. The 16 basically is that your qualifications don't match. So recently on LinkedIn, I was talking about some ways in which you could actually negotiate your salary, and a lot of people had comments to share. And I also added that you need to know your level. You cannot be here and you are asking for here. Do you understand? So that's the same thing I'm going to talk about your qualifications. You cannot have qualifications of here and be looking for here. Make it make sense. So your qualifications don't add up. You are applying for a job that is bigger than you. So there are three levels: entry, intermediate, executive levels, and you are an entry level, employee, and you're looking for an executive role, or you're looking for an intermediate role, or intermediate, you're looking for an executive role. It doesn't really work, because your level of experience has already limited you to certain jobs that you can apply for. So imagine that you have 3 years of experience, and you are applying for a job that says 8 years of experience, or 10 years of experience, or 9 years of experience, or and you probably are applying for a job that requires basic certifications. How do you expect it to work? And you'll be saying, they're not calling me back. I've applied and I've applied and I've applied. Let's not again. So now what is going on. You have applied and applied and applied. But if they ask you, applied for what? You say apply for one executive role, applied for managing a managerial position, but you have 3 years of experience. You have just 2 years of experience. How can you be applying for a managerial position? But I can do the job. You can do it, but your experience and the certifications you have do not prove that you can do it. I know you think about that. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is you're not practicing enough for interviews. I wrote about this on Twitter. A friend of mine that is in HR said they were about doing an interview for someone, and she actually just woke up from sleep. It was an a virtual interview, and she just woke up from sleep, and she was like, and she just put on the computer, and I think according to him, she had a hair bonnet.
Good morning. Good morning.
She had a hair bonnet and almost a night wear like a robe, and she just tied it like this and she just sat like this, and she was like, good afternoon, good morning, good morning, and they were like, good morning, are you prepared for this interview? Like, yes, I am. It's a hair bonnet, like seriously. So apart from the fact that this is very hilarious and funny, it's silly. It's really, really silly and crazy. So let's try and do better. Another way to prepare for interviews is to understand the questions that may be likely asked, research about the company that you're applying for that wants you to be interviewed, do your basic research about the industry, frequently asked questions, the very important tell me about yourself, which one of these days I'm going to do a video about that, specifically, because you see that part of tell me about yourself, a lot of people don't know what to say, but that's not the context of today's video. So let's move ahead. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is having a strategy. So having a strategy boils down to everything I have said, putting together things that need you to get a job. So it's like you want to travel to a foreign country and you need your visa, you need your passport, you need your, BTA, you need a lot of things. So it's like arranging things that would push you forward to getting a job. So most of the time you have not done any of this. You've not assessed your resume, your cover letter, your this, your that. Everything is just, scattered, and you can't get a job like that. Have a strategy. Understand, what kind of job do I want? What kind of pay am I looking for? Where do I fit into? What kind of career am I trying to build? And all these things shape the way you get a job. So the ninth thing I'm going to talk about is you haven't been networking. And that is what I related to the initial thing I was talking about. You are just in your circle. You're complaining about not getting a job, but you are locked up. You have not tried to, expand your reach to the people that you know, and it is very, 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 very wrong. You have to expand your reach. You have to network. Go for seminars. Go for paid and unpaid seminars. There are lots out there where you could meet people, where you could talk to people. On LinkedIn, I keep on saying it. On Twitter, there are internship jobs on internships pages on Twitter. People are talking about things. Talk to people, interact with people, and get a feel, make new friends, even if they're not like friend, but like acquaintances that this person is in the banking sector, or this person is in the health sector, or this person is in the legal sector, or this person is in the writing sector, or this person is in SEO. So from there, you could actually get people to help you. Networking connects. There is nobody on earth that can succeed without connections. There is no single person. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about, which is the 10th reason, is having a positive mindset. So if you come to life if you wake up in the morning per se and you're angry, the whole day you'll be angry. The whole day you'll feel like nothing is going to happen. The whole day you feel like, oh, what's going on in my life and all that. So if you come to the job hunt with the mindset of, let me just be looking for the job like that, when I get a job, I will do this and I will do that. So that is the mindset you need to come to job hunting with. Have a positive mindset. Understand that, okay, since when you've gotten everything ready, that you'll get a job. Have the mindset that you are not the kind of person that relents. Instead, you're the kind of person that keeps moving, keeps pushing. And that is it for the 10 reasons that you have not gotten a job. And if you really, really watch this video from the beginning to the end, you understand that everything I have said is quite true, and it has actually limited your reach to getting a good job, a better job. Yeah, so this is the part where I say, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please, why now? Subscribe, do a good thing and subscribe to this channel. Here we talk about business, we talk about career, we talk about education, and we give you a lot of juice so that you can do what you need to do in the business world and career world and education world. I will be sharing with you a lot of videos coming up, and I expect you to be here. I would also say that you should click on the notification button and expect my videos. Kindly click on that notification button. Just share this video and stay tuned for more videos. My name is Amanda Sibi, and I am super happy to have you here.